Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me. So, what I have here today is a reading for the upcoming week and what's coming up in love. All right. So, I want to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here with the spread. But before I do that, I do want to say that I'm only looking at the energy for the week. Okay. I'm not delving too much into the past. Like, if stuff chooses to pop up, cool. But I'm not delving into past energy. I'm not delving into super future energy. I'm just asking about what's coming up for the week, and I'm going to be looking at your energy for within. All right, so like how you're dealing like within yourself, how you're relating to the external world. And then over here I am looking at more independent energy, so like for yourself, but also like what's coming in for singles. Okay, so it's like more of like independent slash single energy. And then this card over here is for people who are dealing with somebody, or who have somebody on their mind, or like a relationship in mind. Okay, and then I'm using this card over here sort of as advice slash themes for the week. Okay, I am also introducing in this reading, it's like just a little deck that I made for myself. Okay, and it just kind of has things that might pop up in love relationships and things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna use that and pull some kind of clarifying energies, or see if we can get additional information about what's coming your way, or things that you need to work on or assess, or whatever it is that wants to pop up. Okay, and I'm gonna make that a part of the spread. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it makes sense or if it just makes it more confusing. Okay, I would definitely love to hear your opinions, especially as I'm trying new things. All feedback helps. So you can know if something makes sense and resonates, you can leave me a like, leave me a comment. I truly appreciate your support. And even if something could have used like a different spread or a different sort of clarification, right? Like, or I can add an extra card or something that's still works for this energy. I don't know, any suggestions. All right, I'm open to what you are willing to share. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your weekly love reading. All right, so the first card that I have here is your advice slash themes, and you have the Eight of Wands. So there might be something that you're trying to charge full force ahead with, but you're being asked to hold off a little bit. Okay, be careful. Be careful. I don't know, some of you might need car. I don't know. I don't know why careful came out, but I don't know. Take care of your cars. I don't know if you have a car. Some of you might be getting a car. Ooh, if you're trying to buy a car, hold off on it. Okay, that's a message for one person out there. I don't know who, but somebody out there. All right, so the point is though that you are being asked to be careful. Okay, proceed with caution. You are wanting to charge ahead, but you're being asked to hold on a little bit. Okay, interesting. Within you, you have the Hierophant, and external you have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. All right, yep. So for some of you, what you're trying to charge ahead with is, I'm just gonna say it because this is a love reading, it could be like a marriage proposal. There might be somebody that you're encountering that's making you feel in this Hierophant energy, like, I want to get married. Like, you're thinking about the future. Okay, like you have the Queen of Pentacles over here as well, which is also like it can signify like a partner slash wife, right? Like it's the wife card. So so yeah, it's like you're thinking about this, right? But you're being asked to hold off. Okay, for some of you, this is how you're coming off externally, right? So it's like maybe you're trying to be somebody's wife, or maybe you are trying to find your wife, or you found the person that you think is going to be your wife. I don't know, whatever it is. The point is that it's kind of like this hold on energy. All right, there is this need for you to take care of yourself right now with the Queen of Pentacles being reversed, because it's how you're being asked to relate to the external world, right? So The Queen of Pentacles takes care of business, all right? The Queen of Pentacles does her thing, is caring, knows how to handle her own and then some, all right? But with it being reversed, what I'm getting is that your external energy, you need to like reel it in a little bit, okay? And we see that again over here with the Chariot, okay? So don't quite charge forward yet, all right? That's the message that I'm getting. I'm just reading the cards, all right? That's how you're relating to others over here. You do have the Chariot reversed, another card of hold on, all right? So I am getting the message that you need to make sure that you're assessing both sides of the situation, okay? Some of you Aries here might be dealing with a Cancer because this is the Chariot card over here. And that's the external energy. But what was I going to say? Or a Capricorn, sorry. That was like the side message that I got with the Queen of Pentacles over here. But yes, before you charge forward, right, I'm getting like, understand like both sides of the situation, or really look at your different options, okay? Just kind of take it slow, all right? Like that's really the big thing over here, you know, within yourself, or for slash singles, you have strength, okay? So there is this need, you know, like for whatever it is that you are trying to move forward in, within yourself, there's more of a need to there are still beasts that you need to tame, okay? Like that is the message that I'm getting. So that might come in the way of like, it could be within yourself, it could be sorry, the message that I'm getting really strongly right now is like some of you might be in the need to do shadow work, you know, because I love how, you know, like this strength card has she has like embraced the lion, right? Like sometimes you see like the hand in the mouth and it's more of like a dominating energy, but this isn't like a dominating energy. This is like a make enemies your friends, like not really, right? But like make those things that are plaguing you, those thoughts. And that's why I thought of shadow work over here, right? Because the purpose of shadow work is to be able to work with that energy, right? So that you can tackle on, you know, your stressors in regards to love. This could be, you know, past failed relationships, how you are in other relationships, the things that have been, you know, kind of harming your partnerships and things like that, right? So there's this need to be strong and really embrace those things that have, you know, kept you from feeling successful, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a card for you singles. You might be having a Leo, okay. You might be having yeah, a Leo, because strength is Leo energy, you know, kind of coming in. But yeah, self-love, okay. And so for you singles, it really is a week for self-love, or not singles, right? But like just independent nature, taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs. Kind of what I was saying over here with this Queen of Pentacles. All right, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. For those of you dealing with someone, you have desire, all right? So yeah, maybe that's what you're feeling, really passionate, right? Like maybe you feel desire, maybe you want to like really work with someone over here, okay? So sorry, was I gonna take another card? I forgot. I got lost. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there. Right? Oh no, what I was gonna say though is that don't let this desire overwhelm you, or how is it, like, not overwhelmed, that's not the word I wanted to say. It was like, don't let this desire kind of like control you, right? Like that's what you're being asked to kind of reel it in and assess, right? Like it says the different things, okay? Make sure that you're not being like blinded by lust or something like that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, Aries. All right, let me know if it makes sense or not. All right. Thank you so much for being here. All right, take it slow and take care of yourself this week. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. What do you have coming up in love this week? Okay, wow. All right, so you do have the Ace of Cups. So new beginnings in love for some of you. Love is definitely trying to find you. I'm getting, you know, some of you might be getting ready to share your cup of love with someone, or just like some emotions being shared or something, okay? Some of you might have a choice to be made, but I'm getting that you are going to be making a because that's Two of Swords. Yep, it's coming out reversed over here. All right, so yes, for some of you, your decision, I mean, I'm just gonna say it because it's what came up. The decision or the choice might be between two different people or different people. For some of you, it might be between like being single or being attached, right? Like getting into a relationship with someone, settling down, like that sort of situation, right? So definitely decision making energy that you are coming out of. All right, I'm getting that you're starting to settle this thing. You know, you're showing up like externally to others in the Hanged Man energy, which is telling me that, you know, maybe you've been isolating a little bit more. You've been with yourself, definitely trying to have new understanding and new perspective of what you want, right? Like, what do you want your Ace of Cups to be? Like your Ace of Cups, right? Yeah, like your new beginning in love. Like, what do you want that to look like, right? What do you want your love life to look like? Sorry. And it's like, you know, so you've been sitting with that energy and having a deeper understanding of what you want, all right, is what I'm getting. All right, so yeah, this is more not more, what was I gonna say? Yes, this is like independent slash single energy, and then over here is like for those of you that are dealing with somebody. All right, so for my singles or slash like your you energy, with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, there might have been some delays, some frustrations, okay? But overall, I'm seeing that you're starting to set goals for yourself, right? Like you're starting to see the potential of these things. You're starting to see the success that can come from you working on your love life, from you working or paying it, not like your love life, right? But like the way that you show love is what I'm getting, or the way that you are relating to others. Like maybe you found somebody, or you're finding somebody, you're going to be finding somebody. It could be with that Seven of Pentacles, that's Virgo. For some of you, it could be a Virgo coming your way that's gonna make you feel like there is potential there. All right, it could also be a water sign, an undefined water sign. All right, but yeah, like that's this Virgo energy over here. Okay, I'm gonna pull a little card over here. You have secrets, and you know what I'm getting, I'm not gonna lie, what I'm getting is like secrets being revealed. Okay, yeah, secrets and delays. Okay, so there are things that are not quite being exposed yet over here. All right, which might be some of that frustrating energy that I was getting in the beginning, right? And there's still this, you know, kind of chilling over here, but there are delays in this new beginning, but the new beginning is coming. Okay, I'm getting like share your cup of love over here. All right, for those of you that are dealing with someone, it could be what is 9? It could be a fellow Taurus. All right, I'm gonna throw that out there. Okay, but I mean, I'm also getting that this is kind of like your energy, like you're in this like slower energy, but you're coming out. Okay, because the Knight of Pentacles, remember that the Knight of Pentacles, it's slow and steady. All right, but it's still moving forward. Okay, so maybe you have been in this you know, over here more isolated energy, but you are wanting to charge forward. Night energy still moves, right? It's a mover. The Pentacles just happens to be the slowest knight in the deck, okay? But you know, with it coming out reversed, I'm getting that you're starting to think about how to share, you know, how to materialize like these things, these new beginnings that you want in love. Maybe you're the one that's sharing secrets over here, okay? Like, so there have been some delays in that, but you're going to be putting yourself out there and coming out of this slower energy. All right, a getaway. For some of you, you might have a getaway coming, you know, with your person, like, or you're going to get away like together. All right, like, you know, on a little trip or something like that. External factors, yeah, so there might be external factors at play here, you know, just kind of keeping the delay. Okay, it could be like causing a delay is what I meant. All right, you know, yeah, I mean, you know, right? So it's not like about you and your person. It's just, you know, it could be work, for example, or, you know, being overworked, or just having to take care of other business, right? Having to take care of, I don't know, something else is what's causing these delays over here. All right. So, you know, maybe y'all want to talk about, you know, having this little getaway or something. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there, Taurus. Thank you so much. If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. What does Gemini have coming up in love this week? All right, your general energy over here. Wow. So you do have the Ace of Wands. All right. For some, okay, I'm just going to say it. For some of you, I was going to say like, Okay, why am I currying myself? All right, just be careful. All right, be careful. You know, the Ace of Wands is a very sexually charged card, particularly like in a love slash dating reading over here. All right, so be careful about I'm getting like your sexcapades and things like that. Some of you just maybe need to slow down a little bit. You know, are you rushing forward into things, you know, or rushing into things, you know? So there's this need to kind of slow down a little bit over here. All right. For some of you, it could be like a false start, you know, something that you thought was gonna go somewhere that just kind of didn't really pan out is the message that I'm getting. Okay. All right. So within you, you have the Mother Star, and then as how you're relating to the external world, you have the 10 of Swords. Okay, so something is ending, something is final. It could have been like this false start, just kind of not manifesting, not happening. All right, but you're gonna be healing, you're gonna be moving from that. Conversely, I'm also getting like that you are wrapping up something over here that is ultimately gonna cause this Ace of Wands to turn right side up. Okay, so once you're actually able to find closure about something that's been hurting you, you know, because this is a love reading, you know, like and this is like this, the backstabbing energy, the hurting you energy, like people that have hurt you, maybe somebody that's, you know, how do I say this, like resolving issues around relationships that haven't worked out, right? And letting that go so that you can fully wrap this up and then welcome in this new beginning that is wanting to find you over here. Okay, it's just kind of not finding you yet and not right now. Okay, with the Mother Star, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the book. I'm sorry. I don't know. I always, it's like I read it and I keep forgetting. So give me 1 second. Yeah. Sorry, it opened right up. So you wanted to see this. Okay. Every setback served a purpose, and every failure taught you a much needed lesson. The strength, courage, and character you've gained along the way have made you into a unique and resilient person. It's time to step up and embody your full potential. All right, beautiful. I love that. So that's the energy that you're being asked to embody, okay? To really think about all that pain and all that hurt. You know, I'm sorry that you're going through that. Sorry, I sound a little, I know, I sound a little callous sometimes. And it's not just like, just get over it. That's not what I'm saying, all right? What I'm saying is that, hey, look at all those lessons that you learned and look at how you survived that. Okay, like all that hurt, think about what it taught you. Think about what it taught you about what you want your, you know, what you want in your love life, what you want out of a relationship, you know, like that sort of thing. Okay, like maybe you've dealt with some karmic partners is what I'm getting here, you know, that you need to wrap up the circle so that you can welcome in this beginning over here. Okay. All right, so you do have the Two of Pentacles. This is for like independent slash single energy. And then you have the King of Swords for those of you that are dealing with someone. Okay, I'm going to start over here. So this can be for, like I said, like either singles or just kind of like independent, right? So it could apply to both over here. But there's a need for you to balance. Okay, what I'm getting is that you need to balance these thoughts, okay? You need to balance this idea of the pain that you've been through, the hurt that you've gone through, and balance that with what you learned from it, okay? Like that is a balance that you need to bring into a relationship. Some of you might have a Capricorn coming your way with this Two of Pentacles. That's Capricorn energy, trying to help you start something, trying to help you, you know, maybe move on, you know, and kind of, you know, bring in some harmony and balance into your life. All right, but if you're going to be welcoming that in, then you definitely need to close out these past cycles over here. Okay, for those of you that are dealing with someone, you could be dealing with Gemini. That's your energy. Interesting. Sorry, that's funny. I think anyway, well, that's your energy, okay? But you could still be dealing with a Gemini or an air sign over here with this King of Swords. I'm getting that there's something that, you know what, I'm just going to say, because it's the energy that I get with the King of Swords reversed, that there's still stuff that you need to learn. You need to learn about yourself, that you need to learn about how you're relating to others, okay? Other than that, it's more delayed communication, okay? If somebody's trying to come your way, they're not talking quite yet, all right? Or there might be something that you all want to talk about, but you're not really discussing. So, you know, you get to kind of just, I'm getting, okay, you get to decide how quickly this happens, in the sense that I mean, you still have some internal work to do over here, all right? Like this healing. I'm just going to be real, all right? But, you know, somebody is trying to talk to you, okay? Yeah. Two of Pentacles, priority. Yeah, priority check, balance, okay? So as you're balancing, you know, all these things, do a priority check, right? Like what needs your attention right now, okay? And I'm getting that the answer is you, but I'm not telling you how to live your life. And delays. Yeah, what was I saying? Okay, this energy over here is going to be delayed until you are ready to move on, okay? So make sure that you are taking care of yourself, Gemini, okay? Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to, what am I moving on to? Cancer. All right, Cancer. What do you have coming up next? Cancer. All right, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, that's funny. There's like some repeating energies here. But Knight of Pentacles, okay? Slow and steady. Actually, you know, it's funny. I'm not getting that you are needing to be slow and steady. I'm getting that you've been working on something slow and steady, and that you're going to be sharing something out, or you're wanting to come out of this this slow energy. Like you're like, you know what, I've been taking it slow. I've been thinking about how to materialize things. I've been thinking about what I need to offer over here, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles comes offering something real, something tangible, something that you can feel and see, and you know, like that sort of thing. So you've been thinking about what that is, and I'm getting that, you know, you might be wanting to share that, okay? So you do have, yeah, the Seven of Cups in your you energy. You have the Queen of Swords. And all right, so yeah, you've been looking at your options, okay? Maybe that's why you've been kind of slow and steady, because you've been trying to figure out, okay, what's good, what's bad, what's not working, what is working for me, all right? Like also is another thing over here. And I'm getting that you're starting to narrow things down, okay? So that is why you're not quite out of this energy, or I don't know how to say this. It's like you're starting to narrow things down. You haven't fully narrowed things down, right? So there's this need for you to think about things, you know, logically, for this need, you know, like I am getting that you're going to be communicating something, okay? Like as you continue to figure out what it is that you want, you're going to get ready to share it, because that's how you're showing up to the world over here, all right? So make sure that you are, you know, like logical, that you are caring. The Queen of Swords still has some of that water energy, right? So put your Cancer self in that, and make sure that you're still communicating, you know, lovingly, but add, you know, add that intellect, add that logic, okay, over here. All right, you do have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is more like independent and slash single energy, and then over here is for those of you that are dealing with someone, okay? Interesting. So for the single slash independent energy with this Nine of Pentacles, yeah, there are these feelings of, okay, the phrasing that I got, it is funny because I don't always get it for this, but right now I'm getting like feelings of inadequacy, all right? Like feelings of, maybe you feel that, I'm getting that you feel like what you have to offer isn't ready to be offered, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, right? It's like you've been thinking about what you want to offer. You've been thinking about your choices, right? Like all this energy over here, right? And the Nine of Pentacles is like, hey, look, I've worked so hard and now I have all this harvest and I'm feeling good and I love it and I'm feeling great about myself. So now I have all of these resources to share with others as well, right? Like that's the energy over here, but it's reversed. So you're not in that energy quite yet. It's like, I don't know if maybe you haven't finished collecting your harvest. Maybe you're still working on yourself. I'm getting that you're still working on your self-worth and recognizing what it is that you do have to offer. So there's this need for you to, right? Cause like, you know, I'm getting like recognize what, yeah, like recognize yourself, like recognize that what you have, I'm getting that I'm getting that you do have, that you have worked for this, you just aren't feeling it, you know? So it's like you are ready to put yourself out there, you are ready to charge forward. And maybe that's where that being logical energy comes in, right? It's like, think logically about the work that you've done, okay? Because you're over here in this Eight of Swords energy relating to other people, or your person might be in an Eight of Swords energy, for those of you that are dealing with someone. Eight of Swords would be Gemini. Yeah, Gemini energy. So some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra. Some of you might just be dealing with an air sign. Queen of Swords, yeah, that would be Libra as well. Okay. But I'm getting like, you need to get yourself out of these thoughts. Is like this energy. Sorry, I don't, right? Like, I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings or anything like that. I'm not saying that your feelings aren't real. What I'm saying is that is like, you're putting yourself in this angst. You're putting yourself in these stressors. You can actually free yourself from these thoughts, okay? Like, your person might also be showing some of this frustration, the person that you're dealing with, or you might be going through this together. And that's why you need to kind of, I'm getting, you know, like, maybe you're trying to share these options with your person. You're trying to like materialize something with your person. So you're, you know, as you're communicating with them, there's this need for you to like, hey, like, let's look at things logically. Okay. Like, let's look at what we have. Let's look at what we can work for, what works for us, what doesn't, right? And above anything, like above everything right now is about like the being sure of yourself. Okay. I'm getting this like just need for self-confidence this week. Okay. I'm going to pull a little extra card here. Secrets, you have that over here. All right, so something might be revealed. All right, let me see what we can guess. Ooh, secrets, flirts. Okay, this is for like my, okay, this is for my singles over here. All right, so for some of you, you might have some flirting coming into fruition, some secrets being revealed. Maybe somebody's coming your way. If somebody's coming your way, they might be, not would be, but like they could be a Virgo, is some of the external energy over here. Yeah, and for those of you in a relationship, you have priority check. Okay, so yeah, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to offer, there's this need for you to look at like, you know, like what you have, right? Like, which of these options do you want? Like, what do you need to like put first, you know, in your relationship? Okay, like what needs to be assessed in your relationships first? All right, Cancer, I hope that made sense. Let me know. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on. All right, so for who's next? Leo. All right, Leo, what do you have coming up this week? Okay, so Leo, wow, you have the Lovers over here. I'm just gonna say, I know we all love seeing the Lovers pop up, but it is also decision making energy as well as communicative energy. Okay, so some of you might be thinking about different choices that you have, and for others your advice might be to communicate clearly, communicate with balance, because that's that 6 energy over here as well. Okay, you have another 6. You have the 6 of Wands coming out reversed with the 4 of Swords coming out reversed. All right, so yes, 6 of Wands for yourself. That is an energy of not feeling your best, right? The 6 of Wands is smart. They rise victorious. They're, you know, flying their way through triumph and glory and all that good stuff. But with it coming out reversed, there's just the sense of victory is near, but it's not quite there. And that's where some of that decision energy might be coming in, all right? That I was getting like at the beginning. There might be some decisions that you need to make, like some things that you need to choose between in order to really start feeling good about yourself. And I'm also seeing that over here with the 4 of Swords. This is how you're, you know, relating to others. And I do get the sense that you're kind of coming out of this energy. Like maybe you've been thinking about what it is that you're trying to communicate, or with the decisions that you're trying to make over here. But I'm getting like you're coming out, you're about ready to share. Okay, so whatever it is that you discovered, you really need to, you know, be careful about that, right? Like you're not quite out of this energy yet. The 4 of Swords still showed up to say, hey, you know, have you thought about things thoroughly? You know, have you considered things? You know, the 4 of Swords is a card of manifestation, right? In the sense that like you're resting and chilling to think about what it is that you want to bring into your world. So have you fully thought about this? You know, what's going to make you feel good? What's going to make you feel triumphant? Okay, like that's what you need to be communicating over here. All right, so I'm gonna start over here with, this is like independent slash single energy, and you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And then for those of you that are dealing with somebody, you have the Empress reversed. Okay, so for my single slash independent, you know, energy independent for somebody else, you are feeling imbalanced this week, right? Like there's something that you feel, there's no harmony, there's no balance. Okay, so back to this Lover's energy of like, you know, kind of being in this giving and receiving sort of thing. It's like it might be I'm getting like, how much are you putting out there as far as, you know, like what you want? Because it's more of like single energy. You know, I am getting that for some of you, you're in the need of receiving. All right, and I'm kind of, you know, even though this is like for those that are dealing with other people, like the Empress reversed, I'm getting just an energy of needing to receive rather than give. Okay, like right now. All right, so for some of you, okay, so really yeah, think about, back to this other energy. Okay, think about your needs and think about what you want to create so that you can put that out there. Okay, so that's for you singles over here. I'm gonna pull out a card over here. Work. Yeah, okay, so for some of you, work might be interfering in your ability to kind of proceed in your love life. All right, maybe that's the balancing act that you need to do, like your work life and your love life. Okay, so I mean, I know this is kind of more like singles, right? But like, you know, is like, has work taken too much of your time that you can't go out on dates, or that you can't pay attention to the people that you want to pay attention to, and like that sort of thing. Okay, so that might be something that you need to balance over here. Okay, for those of you that are dealing with somebody else, you could be dealing with a Taurus. All right, with this Empress energy over here. But yeah, you know what I'm gonna say, that's, it's interesting. What I'm gonna say is that like whoever you are dealing with right now, I'm getting that, okay, y'all really need to talk about balancing your relationships. Okay, because like if you're over here not feeling good, I'm also getting that your person might not be feeling good. All right, like your person might almost be in a very, how do I say this, like receiving energy, to the point that it might not be making you not feel good or restless because you're feeling overspent, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Right, so like for those of you that are dealing with, I'm getting, yeah, it's interesting, right? Because I'm getting more of like that you know, like the shadowy side of an Empress reverse, which is very like overindulgent and things like that. But I'm not getting that that's your energy. I'm getting that maybe it's like your person asking for too much, right? So it goes back to this whole, you needing to figure out, you know, what's going to work for you with this Lovers as your advice. All right, really thinking about how you can be in a balanced energy and then communicating that. All right, so really think about your needs. Okay, don't let like your person deplete you. Okay, you have crush over here and adapt. Okay, yeah, so for some of you, like this could be like a crush that you're dealing with, all right, or that you're trying to kind of communicate. Maybe it's just like making you feel wonky. I'm not getting, it's funny, like, okay, the way that I'm getting it is like, is your person crushing you? Is your person crushing your self-worth? Is your person, I know, I'm getting the like not great version of this, I'm sorry. But you know, is this person like stomping on you almost? All right, so like really be careful about that. Okay, and there is something that you need to adapt, or like you need to change. Okay, so yes, once again, reflect and communicate. Okay, that is the messages that I got for you today. All right, Leo, that was Leo, right? Okay, thank you, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up for them this week? Virgo, you have, interesting. Wow, it's funny. We're getting like some repeated energies, like just kind of, it's funny, like in different positions and different and with different messages, but like just the repetition of some energies over here. Okay, so make sure y'all check your other placements. But Virgo, you have the Two of Pentacles, reversed. So there's this sense of imbalance. Something's keeping you, yeah, like there's something that you need to balance. There's something that you need to kind of get back on track that you might be having trouble over here with. So yeah, you have the Knight of Wands and the Star reversed. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands, all right, you have you have just like this, you're ready to charge forward, okay, like you're ready to share your wants, you want to like get out there, you have a lot to do, like I'm getting like you're feeling passionate, you're feeling good, you're feeling sexy even, right, is what I'm getting. And you're kind of wanting to like bring that forward, like, but you're not really showing up that way, okay. It's really interesting. So maybe that's what you're needing. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that's where the imbalance is coming from. Okay, that makes sense. Right, so you need to bring this out, right? Or I don't know, I mean, you know, right? But like that's the energy, you know, if you want to bring it out or not, okay? But that is the energy that needs your attention right now, okay? Like, how do you reconcile these feelings of wanting to start something new, wanting to charge forward in something passionate? But I'm getting that what you're feeling over here are just kind of like unsure. Like there's some external factors over here that are making you doubt yourself, that are making you doubt that you are this awesome, passionate, sexy like self down here. All right, so for those of you that are, yep, more wands over here, you have the Page of Wands, and then you have, oh my god, Holy Wands. What is this? This is Virgo. Okay, yeah. Okay, some of you might definitely be dealing with a fire sign, okay? Because you have Knight of Wands, you have Page, Knight, and King of Wands. Goodness, golly, Wally, God, good, wow. Okay, so, all right, yeah. So what's up? I don't know. You tell me. Why are you not showing up in this wonderful, crazy, passionate self that you are, okay? Yeah, so like for independent and single energy over here, you could have another fire sign like coming your, or not another, you're not, but you know, like you have a fire sign coming your way. All right, I'm getting that you also want to be in this communicative energy, but you might just have somebody coming to you, external factors. Okay, so there's, yeah, so this is like not feeling great. External factors, I meant it very vaguely on purpose, but you know, like what can yeah, like what can sorry, like sorry, how do I say this? It's outside of you, right? It's like there are things happening outside of you that are not making you feel good, okay? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, right? It's not like it's like you're struggling to share this side, this fiery side of you. You know, it could be like that you're overworked, right? It could be like friends calling for your attention, or family calling for your attention, or like other needs, right? It's just external circumstances, all right? This is like not about you, that are kind of affecting you this week over here. You do have fling, and that might explain all the wands, all right? And it's also Knight of Wands energy over here, right? It could just be like a little some little moments of passion trying to come your way, okay? Especially for that single, independent energy over here. All right, so you know, fire signs, you know, over here. And then you have missing King of Wands. Oh, I didn't even get into this. Okay, so for those of you that are dealing with someone, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So yeah, like somebody could just like be missing you. All right, maybe like it's these external factors or these other things, you know, you haven't been able to like share your love or something like that. Okay, if you have someone coming in your way, like I am getting, right, like they are looking for that passion, they want to share in with this, right? Like they're trying to participate in that, like they're missing you, or like you're missing this, putting this fire into action. All right, like you need to bring it into balance over here. Or you know, like this might just be a week of that imbalance, you know, kind of happening here. All right, but those are your messages for today, Virgo. All right, I hope that made sense. Let me know, but thank you for being here. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to what's after Virgo. Libra. All right, Libra. What does Libra have going on for them? Whew. Okay, where did I start? Okay, I don't know. Sorry. Okay, Libra. So let me see. Libra, wow, you have the Five of Swords showing up here. So you could have a little bit of a challenging energy that you're working through. And I say working through because it came out reversed. So I am getting that you're going to be healing, all right? You're going to be healing from some mishaps. You're going to be healing. I'm getting like some miscommunication. I'm just going to throw this out there. For some of you, it could be like a third party thing or like external factors just trying to hurt your love life. For those of you that are in a relationship, external factors trying to hurt your relationship or something like that. But you are in this coming out of that energy, okay? So it's going to get resolved. You know, it could get resolved. I'm just gonna, sorry, I feel the need to like put this out there. It could get resolved by y'all like addressing your differences and then choosing to move on together, or it could just be energy of you know, hey, like we have I'm getting the term, what is that, irreconcilable differences, and then, you know, charging forward. Okay, so yeah, with this Chariot energy over here and the Four of Swords, there is this contemplating energy, all right? I'm not getting that you're going to be making any decisions quite yet. And at least I think you're being asked to kind of hold your horses, right? Hold your leopards. And before you charge forward with in this Chariot energy, because the Chariot wants to charge forward and move on and go on to the next thing and the better thing, right? But I am getting that you need to like take a step back, or you are going to be taking a step back to assess how you want to move forward in your love life, okay? Whatever that means, whatever healing that you are working through, you are in a period of rest over here, okay? Like there is gonna be movement, all right? Like you have movement coming. It's just not this week, or it's not like right now, if that makes sense, okay? Because with the Four of Swords over here, that is an energy of holding on. That's an energy of waiting to, sorry, like little I don't know if you could hear that, but there was like really high pitch right now, but holding off and really thinking about what you want, right? Like, so there's just like that energy, like really manifest, really consider your needs, consider what's going to make you happy, consider what's going to help you heal, all right? For those of you that are single / independent, you have the Queen of Swords. Wow. And for those of you that are dealing with someone, you have the Seven of Cups, okay? So my single / independent people, okay, yes, there's the need for you to be strong, right? There's this need for you to like know your truth and be sure about your truth, okay? Make sure that you are, you know, like sure of yourself. I'm getting that, Libra, it's a time for logic, all right? It's a time for you to be, that's actually, yeah, that's your energy. Queen of Swords is your energy. So it's a time for you to be in your power. Think about what's going to serve you. Think about what's going to be good for you right now, all right? Like you need to put yourself first this week, okay? I don't know, as long as it takes for you to heal this energy, all right? For those of you that are dealing with somebody else, with the Seven of Cups, there's that energy again of you're looking at choices, okay? Like you're trying to figure out how to heal, all right? Like I said, some of you might be talking it out and moving forward together. Some of you might be talking it out and diverging, all right? But there is this need for you to consider your options with everybody, all right? Like I'm gonna say, because it's this Cups, and not with everybody, with whoever it is that you're dealing with, all right? Some of you might be dating, all right? And I don't know. Yeah. I mean, for some of you, like this Five of Swords energy might be coming like from you. I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay. Like maybe you're dating a lot of people and that didn't work out, or you got like, I don't know, right? Somebody's feelings got hurt, or the other way around, you know, somebody hurt your feelings because you found out they were dating a lot or something like that, you know. It's like just this Five of Swords, the energy that I was getting on earlier, picking up on. But yeah, there's this need for you to talk it out with your person, right? Like think about your different options and think about what it really is that you want to do together. But remember to put yourself first, okay? Remember to think about your needs. Yep, secrets are being revealed and date. All right, yeah. So for some of you, there's that like double dating. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. For some of you, you just need to keep your dating options open, all right? Like you need to date right now. I'm getting like don't commit, okay? Like don't commit to anything. Just kind of, you know, scope out the scene and see what's up, all right? That's the message that I got for you, Libra, all right? But I'm not telling you how to live your life, okay? All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Let's see what this week has coming up for you in love. Wow, so you do have the Four of Wands reversed. It might be, I'm just going to say, you know, like a tough week for those of you that are in a union. You might be feeling a little topsy-turvy. Things not, you know, quite working out. All right. You might be feeling disconnected is the word that I'm getting. Like I said, disconnected from your partner, disconnected from your community. All right. Dang, all right, starting off with a heavy energy, all right, but okay, High Priestess, all right, for you, and then Six of Cups, all right, well, yeah, so you might be starting off in this, you might be starting off in this, you know, energy of, you know, dissonance and, you know, things not working out, but you are in this Six of Cups energy. So I'm getting that you're willing to talk things out. You're going to be in a very reconciling energy. You're going to try to, for some of you, like, you know, for those of you that are with someone, right? Like you're trying to make things happen. You're trying to be, I'm getting, using your wisdom, using like your knowledge, right? Like you're trusting yourself about what it is that you want to put forth, and you're going to try to fix things. Okay. For those of you that are single, I'm getting that you're like just going to be more trusting yourself and being like in your power, in order to, like, you might be sharing a cup of love with someone. You might be in a more giving energy, more willing to kind of put yourself out there is what I'm getting, right? Like you're getting ready to turn this Four of Wands right side up. Okay. I'm getting that you've been assessing what hasn't been working, right? Because this is like, this was more of like an advice card. So it's like you've been assessing what hasn't been working so that you can truly, you know, in Scorpio fashion, turn it right side up and make it work, right? You want to get that Four of Wands, that community, that celebration, that spiritual union over here. All right, it's waiting for you. Yep. You do have the Lovers reversed over here for single / independent, and the Queen of Wands for those of you that are dealing with someone over here. Okay. So yes, with the Lovers, I'm gonna say it's what I was saying. Okay, it's reverse. You've been thinking about, you know, the lack of balance. You have the Six of Cups energy, and then the Lovers is also a six energy, which is about balance. It's about love, right? With the reversal over here, I'm getting, right, like you're starting to trust yourself about your needs. You're starting to trust yourself about what it is that you want and what you're worthy of receiving. All right, it's like, you know, this learning from these past experiences about what it's what I was saying. All right, I think at this point I'm just repeating myself, right? But you've looked at, why is the Lovers reversed? Because you've looked at what hasn't worked out, but you're transforming that, you're moving forward, right? Like you're learning from that, and that's why you're showing up in the Six of Cups energy, because you're like, you know what, I learned my lessons, I'm gonna move on here. Okay, those of you that are dealing with someone, you have the Queen of Wands, so that could be that's Aries energy. All right, so you might be dealing with an Aries over here. Okay, and this is also Aries energy. I'm gonna say the Four of Wands, so two Aries energies over here, and two six energies over here. But yes, what was I saying? Yeah, so you might be dealing with a Queen of Wands, right? Somebody, and I say that regardless of gender, right? Just somebody who's passionate, somebody who's sure of themselves, somebody that sparks you, somebody that makes you feel good is what I'm getting. All right, this person could be coming your way, or you might be ready to like share this. Okay, so like I'm getting, as you are dealing with this person, you know, you have to embody this energy as well. You need to be sure of yourself, which with this High Priestess over here, I'm getting that you are, right? Like you're going to be trusting yourself. You're going to be, you know, like seeing eye to eye, like talking things out. Just, you know, like I'm getting this reconciliation is happening, right? But it was important, you know, like it was important. Okay, I'm just going to show you, like the Roots card came out, all right? Like it flew out of my hand over here. And I am going to take it very much, okay? Because I think it really wanted to be with you, because this, it's important that this came out reversed and that this came out reversed because you've really been looking at the root of the matter. You've been looking at the root of the issue. You've been looking at the deep rooted problems, that things that haven't been working out. And if you haven't, then you're being asked to do that. Okay. Like, you need to address things at the roots. All right. If you want a transformation, if you want things to be beautiful, if you want this Four of Wands to be beautiful and celebratory, and you want to make your wish, okay, you need to address things, you know, at the root. Okay. And I'm gonna pull one last card, and we have gifts. Okay. Oh, that's so funny, because the Six of Cups, that's also an energy of gift giving. All right. So maybe there is this need for y'all to, like, you know, I don't know, maybe give each other little gifts. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. It doesn't have to be anything, right? But like making time, you know, maybe your person that you're trying to talk to likes gifts, or you have an incoming gift from them, okay? But what I'm also going to say is that the Six of Cups is the universe trying to gift you something, all right? So yeah, you know, you have good things coming, all right? I'm getting good things coming from this hard work that you've put into this assessment of your love life, all right? So it seems to be a good week for you, Scorpio. I hope that made sense, and if it did, let me know. All right, thank you so much, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to what's after Scorpio. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. All right, sorry, this massive deck is hard to shuffle. All right. Page of Swords. All right, Sagittarius, what do you have coming up this week? Well, your advice is to slow down. All right, the Page of Swords wants to charge forward. The Page of Swords wants to communicate, wants to get things going, wants to talk. And and your advice right now is hold off. All right, because the Page of Swords can be a little reckless. It can communicate sometimes tactlessly. All right, sometimes without, you know, I'm getting aimlessly. Okay, so I'm getting that it's a time to listen, a time to pay attention before you share out. Definitely. Wow. Definitely. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. Whew. Before you share out, take some time to listen, and it's more of a learning time. Okay, like, think logically. Okay, is what I'm getting over here with your advice. All right, so sorry, I just woo. You have Queen of Pentacles, you have King of Pentacles, you have Knight of Pentacles, and then you have the Ace of Wands, okay? So let's explore that. And I didn't mean to take it out this way. I just kind of got carried away. I meant to take this out first and then, whoosh, but okay, let's talk about it, all right? So careful, Sagittarius, okay? I'm just going to say that. Queen of Pentacles, that's your energy, okay? Now, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the King of Pentacles for my singles over here. Or this is like singles / independent energy, okay? So for those of you that are not dealing with somebody right now, you just might have your counterpart, Sagittarius, coming your way, all right? This King of Pentacles is trying to find you, okay? I'm just gonna throw that out there, all right? But with the reversed Queen of Pentacles, I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually really, really good that it's reversed. And let me tell you why. Because the Queen of Pentacles, right, it's like you're ready, right? Like, you're ready to take care of others. You're ready to start your kingdom. You're ready to share. You're ready to nurture. You're ready to be, like, you know, this wise, loving, loyal, charming, you know, person, you know, lover over here, right? But it came out reversed, and I'm getting that it's because you've been focusing, or at least, all right, it's like, are you ready to do these things? Yes, absolutely. Okay, but before you can truly, like, kind of welcome this in, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? Like, you need to remind yourself of what you're worthy of receiving, all right? I'm gonna throw that out there, okay? Remember that you don't have to take care of others, right? Like, remember that, you know, because I'm just gonna say, like, the Knight of Pentacles is also over here, right? And it's like, you're over here, this queen, but you're showing up as this knight. I'm getting, like, unsure of what it is that you have to offer, unsure of everything that you've worked so hard for, and it's like, you need need to recognize that you are a queen, all right? You need to recognize that you've worked hard for what you have and that you have a lot to give and a lot to offer, and that is why you deserve your counterpart, okay? So this is a week for you to truly, truly embrace that so that you can welcome in this like new beginning with somebody that's gonna meet you, right? But because you're showing up in this Knight of Pentacles, like I said, it's almost like you're not seeing your worth, okay? So the fact that it's reversed, like it's not it's not scary, or it's not, I mean, you know, it's not great, but it's not scary because it's just, it's that sorry. And I know, right, it's easier said than done, right? Like, how do you, it's like, sure, okay, now you know how awesome you are, right? But like really believing that, right? Like really integrating that, really showing that, right? Like you need to start coming off as the queen that you are, not this Knight, okay? Because there might be some delays in this until you can get this sorted, okay? But as like, that's why I like that, right? Because it's like, as soon that it came out reverse, because I like, you know, even like it, because it's like, you had to learn those hard lessons around your worth in order to truly figure out what you deserve, right? So, you know, that's the energy that's coming your way over here, okay? So really, really know everything that you have to offer, okay? So I already said it, right? Those of you that are single / independent, I'm not even getting any outside messages, okay? You have your King of Pentacles coming your way, all right? That could be a Virgo energy, Sagittarius, or I mean, there's just a lot of earth energy over here, so it could just be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right? Like that earth energy is trying to find you, okay? But let me see. Delays. Yeah, delays. Why are the delays? Because you need to finish this, okay? You need to continue to work on this, okay? And then delays are over here again with the Ace of Wands, okay? Like you have new beginnings waiting to find you, new passionate beginnings, new things that you are like passionate, creative, right? Like that are gonna make you feel good. This fire within you, Sagittarius, all right, is trying to get going, but there are delays over here because you need to make sure that you know your worth. You need to make sure that you are sure of yourself, how you want to proceed, okay? That's what you're being asked not to, you know, like you're not in the super communicative energy right now, right? Like you might still need to be learning, okay? I'm gonna pull two, yeah. I'm gonna pull two cards over here. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you why I left in a second, okay? But yeah, it's like this learning energy is what I'm getting, okay? So maybe if you don't know how to start valuing yourself, maybe you need to do a little search engine search, all right? And F it, I know it sounds silly, but you know, go and type it up, you know, how do I learn my, I don't know, whatever, right? Okay, like listen to videos or listen to podcasts, I don't know, right? Like self-help, you know, yeah, self-help book. It's like anything that's really gonna help you truly realize this, because you have some delays in these passionate beginnings that are trying to find you. And I'm getting, like, for some of you, it's about learning about reciprocity, but I'm not, how do I say this? What I'm getting is like you overgiving in the past, okay? And reciprocity in the sense of like you deserve to get back everything that you put into something else, okay? Like that's what I'm getting with reciprocity over here. And incoming, yeah, all right, you have something incoming, okay? Like it's just like this little hiccup over here, all right? So work on that, okay? Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. If anything resonated, please let me know. I would love to hear from you, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Yeah, that's after I just did Sagittarius. Okay, so what does Capricorn have happening for them this week? You have, goodness golly, ooh, you have the Hierophant reversed, okay? So for those of you that are married, I'm not necessarily, you know, I'm going to pick up the rest of the cards yet, okay? But, you know, maybe some trouble in paradise, trouble in marriages. For some of you, I'm also, you know what? And for singles too, I'm getting that you've been considering the marriage situation in general, okay? I'm taking that aspect of the Hierophant over here because it is a love reading, all right? So I am going to kind of hyper focus on that that thing here, all right? Okay, I don't know, just because of like you have the Hierophant and then with the two figures over here, for some of you there might be this need for you to seek external counseling. All right, it could be like religious counseling, spiritual counseling with your partner. All right, some need to talk things out. Okay, but for my singles, I'm also getting that you've been processing, you know, like what you want out of this, like what is this energy of like, you know, getting married or wanting something else or whatever, right? Like, what does that look like for you? Okay, so yes, very much over here with the Ten of Wands. What was they saying? Asking for support. Okay, because the Ten of Wands is an energy, right, of burden, of demand, of overload, and especially when I see it right side up, there's this need for you to ask for external support. Okay, so for those of you you know, single or not, or with a partner, okay, like maybe you do need to talk to like a counselor, to a leader, to a spiritual guide. Ask for support, you know, ask for you know, suggestions on how to process these things, right? But I'm getting this need for you to reach out to help, to get help with whatever it is that's stressing you out, that you are going through. Okay, like know that you don't have to go through these stressors by yourself. Okay, like I mean, if those of you like have you I'm just gonna say, for those of you that are dealing with someone, have you even reached out to your partner in the sense of, you know, like you might be going through external factors that are stressing you out, and have you asked for that support? Okay, like, and the reason I'm also getting that is because with this Justice over here, I'm getting that like you're looking for balance, you're looking for equality. Okay, so for some of you, you know, it could just be, you know, like who isn't, right? Like, well, I mean, I don't know, but you know, we all ideally we're striving for this balance and equality in a relationship, right? So you are in that energy, but you are not feeling it, right? Like you're not feeling the support. Like that's what you are looking for. But over here we have this, you know, need to assess what's not working, need to assess where to ask for help. Okay, so you need to, you know, make sure that you are communicating that. Okay, communicate what fair looks like to you. For those of you that are dealing with someone, like telling them, right, like, hey, this is what I need, this is what I need your help with. Or, you know, if you need even support outside of your person, then also telling them that. Okay, or like, hey, you know, can we talk to somebody else? Hey, can we look for this kind of help? Okay, all right, so sorry. Like, side note, I don't know why I got like, do we need a nanny? All right, so some of you might need a nanny, those of you that are married with children or something like that. Okay, I don't know, I got that. All right, but the word nanny came out. Oh no, nanny, I don't know, that's weird. Sorry, I just kept like hearing it. All right, so for those of you that are dealing with yourselves, by yourselves, independent energy. Okay, so this is single / independent energy, Wheel of Fortune. All right, things are gonna get better. All right, things are coming up. Okay, yep, that's what I love about this Ten of Wands reversed energy. It means that you are close to the ending. Okay, like I said, you know, like it's like you're trying to figure out how to address this, you know, kind of chaos in your infrastructure, or not infrastructure, in your like everyday life and everyday routines and things like that, so that you can fix it, right? And things are gonna start looking good. All right, you have good luck, you have, you know, karma, destiny, you know, over here in this Wheel of Fortune card, it came right side up. So good, better days coming your way. All right, those of you that are dealing with someone, you could be dealing with the Taurus with the Knight of Pentacles showing up over here. But yeah, your person, it's funny, I saw prosperity, benefits, and investment first. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that first because the message cut in. Okay, but for some of you, like that might be part of what you're like, maybe you're having concerns about that with your person, or you're feeling a little stressed out about the future and things like that. So there's this need for you to maybe like talk about, you know, what you want to invest in your relationship. It could be like just straight up financial stuff, or it could be yeah, like financial investments, like benefits, prosperity, right? But like how to truly embody this energy, right? Like that's the conversations that y'all need to be like having, or that are gonna be having. Okay, your person, you know, might be in a slower energy than you. Okay, like I'm also getting like maybe they just don't know how to respond as fast. You might really be dealing with a Taurus, because the Hierophant is also Taurus energy. Okay, so 2 Taurus energies here. And 210 energies. Okay, so 10 Capricorn, if that means anything, and 11. But so progress is coming. But yes, all right. Yeah, so for this, your person might be, you know, like you might think like, you know, they're, how do I say this, like you might see your person as, you know, kind of slower and things like that. So if you need to talk to them about that, like, hey, you know, what are you doing? What are you not getting done? And things like that, like, then you need to communicate that, right? And that if that's why you're feeling frustrated because maybe they're not acting as fast as, you know, you want them to, but know that your person is like, they are thinking about, you know, they are thinking about like the realness of this relationship, if that makes sense, right? Because like they're actually trying to be like have things to offer you. I don't know. Wait, does that make sense? Okay, right. Okay, so let me backtrack. So like the Knight of Pentacles, right? Like they come in slow, but they come in with real things to offer, right? Because it's Pentacles, right? So they might not, you know, charge full speed and get things done maybe at the pace that you're wanting or needing, and that's why it's gonna be up to you to talk about that. But they are gonna come to you with something real, okay? Like they're gonna have good offers. They're gonna have things that you can actually feel like they're gonna bring you into this balance and equality over here, okay? So, you know, they're just kind of working a little slower is what I'm getting, all right? Than what you're used to or what you want, okay? But they're genuine is what it feels like, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna pull the top card, date. Okay. So for those of you single / independent over here, things are looking up. It might start off with a date. Some of you might be getting asked out on a date. Okay, so check it out. Check it out, you know, like see what happens. Okay, you also have sexy time. So for those of you that are dealing with someone, or even those of you over here, maybe your date times, your date leads to sexy times. Okay, so for some of you, like some of the stress and things like that can be, you know, not alleviated. I'm gonna say don't use sexy times to diverge from the stressors of your relationship, but you know, maybe having some sexy times to kind of help you, I don't know, like open up those conversations, or you know, maybe having those conversations are gonna ultimately lead you to sexy times, okay? But like don't forget about that, you know, spark in your relationship as well, okay? So that is what I'm gonna leave it at, Capricorn. All right, thank you so much for being here. If anything resonated, please let me know. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming up for them? Wow. All right. 9 of Cups, Aquarius. That's beautiful. Are you feeling good? I sure hope you're feeling good. Okay. The 9 of Cups is all about being your own emotional fulfillment, filling all those cups by yourself, knowing, you know, I don't know how to say this, right? But like, because I know this is a love reading, but okay, I'm just gonna say it, right? Like knowing that like you don't need anybody to make you feel as great as you are, okay? Like you work hard for your emotional fulfillment, or at least you're being asked to work hard on your own emotional fulfillment. And remember, right, like the best way to welcome in the next step and the person that you can share these cups with is by you being sure and confident in the cups that you have to share, right? So like once you're embodying this 9 of Cups energy, you fill your own cups, you take care of yourself and your needs, then yeah, right, like welcome in, you know, anything else. Okay, wow. All right, so you do have, oh darn, I meant to take these out. Okay, I'm gonna start over here. Okay. Whew. Within yourself, you have the world, all right? As you're relating to the external world, you have the 7 of Swords, okay? All right. And then, sorry, it's because like my brain already, that's why I was going to wait on these, but okay. You know what? Just, you know what, Aquarius? Proceed with caution. I'm going to tell you, okay? So let me start with you. You have cycles ending, okay? You are leveling up, okay? So like what I was saying over here with the 9 of Cups, if you are not in this 9 of Cups energy yet, you are about to be, okay? The world is ending cycles that no longer serve you, okay? Like getting rid of things that haven't made you feel good, okay? I'm getting you feeling strong, you feeling like this Queen of Swords over here, okay? And you know, you're gonna get rewards. You're gonna get like rewards for your hard work and everything that you've learned about yourself. All right, so like, yeah, it's level up energy. Okay, now Be careful about how you're showing up and how you are relating to others, because you have the Seven of Swords here and how you're, relating to the external world, okay? So I'm just gonna throw this out there because it is a possibility for some of you. You might be, finding out having some revelations, or, secrets around cheating, lying, stealing could be revealed, but I'm not really getting that this, right, like, because that was not my intention, and I'm not really getting that this is the energy coming your way. What I'm getting is that you need to be careful about how you're navigating the world, all right? So for some of you, you might be thinking that you are being tactful. You might be thinking that you're communicating over here like a Queen of Swords, logically, intellectually, tactfully, right? Like, just kind of, this is what I need and this is what's going to get done, and, blah, 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 right? But be careful that that doesn't turn into manipulation, because that would also be the shadow side of the Queen of Swords, right? Being manipulative, being, kind of being callous, right? Like, not caring about other people's, like, feelings, right? Like, doing is like, I need to do what I need to do to get what I need energy, right? So you need to make sure that you're actually communicating with care, all right? So be tactful and be this Queen of Swords, all right? But make sure that you are not confusing that with manipulation. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, okay? So yeah, for my independent slash single energy, all right, you have the Queen of Swords. So yes, some of you just, like, it's the same repeated message, okay? Like, what, be careful about how you're communicating, be careful about how you're showing up. You are showing up in a strong energy, all right? For some of you, you might have a Libra coming your way, or you're dealing with a Libra, all right? But yeah, like I said, there's just like this need, like, if you're using your emotions to communicate, not your emotions, if you're using your logic, if you're using your intellect to communicate, okay, make sure that you do not, get stuck in the trap of being sneaky, of being manipulative, okay? For those of you that are dealing with someone, you could be dealing with a Virgo, all right, with this Nine of Pentacles over here. And all I'm going to say is, like, don't let this person discount your hard work, okay? Because, it's like you're being asked to be in this Nine of Cups energy, and you have this Nine of Pentacles over here with, like, your, like, for those of you that are with somebody else, okay? So, like, don't let whoever that you're dealing with make you feel less than, okay? Like, you need to learn, or not learn, right? But, like, you need to recognize, right? Because, like, you're, like, starting to wrap up cycles over here that are revolving and getting around self-love and self-worth, okay? So, whoever you're dealing with, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so, like, it's funny because, like, I'm not getting that they're making you feel that way. I'm getting that you feel that way when you relate to them, okay? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, right? It's not like they're actively trying to put you down. It's just like whoever you're dealing with, like, you might feel like you're not good enough for them. There you go. That's kind of what it is, all right? Like, you might feel like you're not good enough for them or something, like, yeah, like, that's the energy that I'm getting, okay? I'm sorry. That's just what I got, all right? Aquarius, I'm not trying to, like, get at you for anything. Like, like, the thing is that I'm gonna say, right, you've worked hard for yourself. You've worked hard to be a Nine of Pentacles. You've worked hard to be in this Queen energy and the Nine of Cups energy, okay? Or, like, you're being asked to, okay? So it's like, yeah, there you go. So the message that I'm getting is, like, you don't have to be sneaky. You don't have to make, you don't have to make promises that you can't keep to whoever it is that you're dealing with because you feel like you're not good enough, all right? Like, know that you are good enough for whoever it is that you're dealing with. Know that you're putting in all of this hard work and that you are in this level up energy, all right? So that's what I'm getting, okay? Like, there's no need to, like, be anything other than your authentic self, all right? I hope that makes sense, okay? I'm gonna pull out just, like, one more card. Yeah, okay, yep. Perfect. So for some of you, yeah, you might just straight up have, like, a crush revealing, right? Didn't I say something about revelations or something? I don't know. Oh, well, I did say, like, over here. Well, okay, but yes. So you might just have, like, a crush coming in your way, okay? For those of you who are single, okay? If it is, like I said, it could be a Libra. It could just be general air energy, okay? And for those of you that are with somebody else, like, you might need to open up. You might need to open up about, what are they doing that is making you maybe, like, that was making you feel in this original, like, topsy-turvy energy that was making you not feel good, okay? Maybe for some of you, it might be, like, open up about, I don't know, some of you, like, you might be the ones that are revealing secrets and things like that, okay? But yeah, there's this need for you to be real, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there, Aquarius. If anything made sense or resonated, you know, please let me know. I would love hearing from you, okay? Thank you. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up with Pisces. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What do you have coming up this week? Wow. Okay, so you do have the Magician over here, reversed. And this is your advice slash themes for the week. Okay, so I'm gonna say that for some of you, interesting. The Magician reversed in a love reading. All right, I'm just going to say, make sure that you're not being manipulative, you know, like it doesn't give me like the best vibes. I'm just going to throw it out there, okay? Because the Magician upright can be tactful, resourceful. They know how to make things happen. But when it's reversed, I get this energy of, like manipulation, okay, like something like that. Okay, so there's this need for you to transform some of that energy, okay? Or at least your advice is that I'm getting, be mindful of the resources that you have as well, okay? Make sure that you're not being manipulative and be mindful of your resources, okay? Like that's like an advice over here, okay? Wow. So for your internal energy, you have the Three of Pentacles, and how you're relating to the outside is Ace of Cups, okay? So you have some collaborating that you want to do, right? Like you have some pentacles I'm getting that you are trying to offer, okay? Some suggestions. You're trying to collaborate with people. You're trying to work with people. You're getting like you're trying to make things work and offer something real, as well as your emotions, okay? Because this Three of Pentacles, like it feels like, right, like they're offering this pentacle and it's coming from their heart. I don't know, like, right? And then the Ace of Cups over here, right? Like she's ready to like offer the cup of love, okay? So I'm getting, you know, like you've been, and maybe that's your balance of resources over here, you know, like you've learned how to balance these two energies, or you're trying to learn how to balance the material things that you're trying to offer with the love that you're trying to share. But you are very much looking for this collaboration, looking for this new beginning, okay? Looking to share in this real love, right? Like I'm getting like you want to make something real, you want to make something happen. You know, this Magician energy reverse might be coming from frustrations as to not knowing how to manifest that, okay? So like there, like I said, this need to really assess, you know, your resources and things like that over here, okay? Yeah. All right, so for my single slash independent energy over here, Pisces, you do have strength reversed, all right? So some of you might be feeling a little out of sorts this week, a little, I'm getting a little defeated, okay? Not as brave, not as strong and charging forward as you would like to be. It's like you're looking for this collaboration, and hence this conflicting energy, right? It's like you want this collaboration, you want to share your love, but you're just not sure about how to make it happen, okay? So there is this need for you to, you know, like delve within yourself. I'm getting this need for you to be real with yourself about what your strengths and your vulnerabilities have been in relationships, all right? I'm getting also like be vulnerable, be willing to put yourself out there, be willing to be vulnerable, right? Like I'm not telling you to do anything dangerous, and I'm not telling you how to live your life, but those were the messages that I got, okay? Like this need for you to tap in to like your more emotional side or your needs over here, right? Like what is this beast that you not tamed or have been thinking about taming or befriending or whatever, right? So whatever it is that's been getting in the way of your love life, okay, like how can you work with that, all right? And there's this need for you to recognize it and work with it, okay? For those of you that are dealing with somebody else, you do have the Five of Swords, which is a challenging energy. It is reversed, okay? So fives reversed, I'm gonna say, right, to me they're always about healing, okay? So there are some there are some challenges that you are coming out of, okay? Like you're solving, you're addressing, you're moving forward from. For some of you, it's interesting, like, okay, because I'm not necessarily getting that it's just between you and your person, okay? Because the Five of Swords can involve other parties, okay? It can involve, you know, friends, family, I don't know, like people maybe getting in between you and your partner's business, okay? So there's this need I'm getting for you to, you know, be careful and to communicate. Watch out, you know, look out for sneaky snakes. Look out for people that are, yeah, look out for people that are in this, like, recognize who's in this, you know, I was getting malicious. There you go. I was like, what's the word? Make sure that I was gonna say maleficent. What the hell? Sorry, but who's, you know, look out for people that are in a malicious energy, right? Like, and really, you know, kind of assess that. Okay, like make sure that you're actually communicating with your partner. If you feel like somebody's, you know, kind of, you know, I'm just getting like a sneaky energy trying to get in between you and your person. All right, I'm not getting that it's necessarily like you two together. Like y'all are collaborative. Y'all are, you know, okay and working and you have love to give, okay, but like make sure that you're not allowing other people to kind of you know, like butt in. So be real, right? Like be real about, like, you know, especially, you know, over here, you know, when I'm thinking about resources, like I don't necessarily just mean, right, like the material, and I mean, you know, like use your resources as far as like, you know, use your mouths to talk to each other, use your feelings to really share, you know, hey, I feel like, you know, this person's kind of sneaky. Hey, I don't know, like this person feels like, you know, I don't know, you know, like I don't know if I can trust them or whatever, right? But like I'm getting like that communication around the things that are making you feel uncomfortable, all right, so that you can truly come out of this healing energy. All right, but I am getting that this week, like you will be talking about it and you will be healing, okay? Because that Five of Swords is reversed, and that's why the strength over here is reversed as well, and those vulnerabilities, right? Like this need for you to be willing to share the vulnerabilities and the things that you feel like aren't working, okay? And remember to communicate with love over here, all right? Like you do have love and making things work in the forefront of your mind. So, you know, it's, you know, as long as you move forth with love, right? Like things will fall. Okay, sorry. I like, that didn't feel right. So, because I took more than one and, okay. I'm just going to pull the top card, action, and reality check. All right. Yeah. Okay. So yes, all right, there is this need for you to take action. There's like a time to do, okay? Like y'all need to do, like y'all need to act, y'all need to actually, you know, talk about things, okay? And reality check. So yes, like really assessing, you know, like, hey, what are the realities of the people that are hurting you? You know, are these dangers perceived or are they real, okay? So like as y'all discuss this or you think about it yourself, you know, but I'm getting that this is like a mutual energy. Like y'all need to talk about this, okay? Like, you know, hey, like, am I perceiving this or is this real? And let's talk about it, okay? Like, let's check each other, okay? Like, and discuss, okay? That is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that made sense. Let me know if that made sense. All right, but thank you so much for being here. If anything resonated, I hope to hear from you. And even if it didn't, let me know if you have any advice, all right? Thank you so much, and I hope to see you all next week.